In an exclusive clip from the next episode of Married at First Sight, Kevin Frazier brought up the irony in Mitch Silverstein's behavior in his marriage with Krysten Collins. Mitch is a slightly childish and overly honest environmental policy advocate, and Krysten is a fun-loving but very grown communicator who works in marketing. On the surface, they looked like an ideal match. While the couple could have a lot of fun together, Mitch never entirely stepped up to the plate to be the man Krysten deserved. During the MAFS reunion part 2, Kevin asked the group and Mitch about whether the MAFS couple had a messy marriage. He said, "Does anybody see the irony in the moment that Mitch, you said you don't want someone to tell you how to look, but then you wanted to tell your wife how to look?" Alexis Mitchell's response of a "yikes" said it all. Mitch answered, "You know, it's not like I did tell her that." Mitch might not have told her that verbatim, but he did tell her sister in the one-on-one. Kevin reiterated, "You intimated that you would like her to wear less makeup, you'd like her to be more of a beach girl." Mitch argued that he saw Kevin's analogy, but it wasn't the same thing and that he'd never buy Krysten things to wear. Kevin raised a couple of exasperated eyebrows and said, "It's not that far." At this point in the MAFS journey, all of the women were pretty fed up with Mitch. Lindy Ellaway reinforced for the umpteenth time that if she had been married to Mitch and were on the receiving end of this behavior, he'd be getting a mouthful in response. Once again, Mitch is well-intentioned but fails to step outside his perspective, and he doesn't fully get it. What was worse is that it was an opportunity to get to know Krysten for all she is rather than share his concerns again. This MAFS couple was almost a front-runner. Mitch dug his own MAFS grave. Lindy would not have been the flexible and forgiving wife Krysten would be. Meanwhile, Krysten's variety show of facial expressions showed she has also hit her limit with Mitch's inability to take full accountability for his mistakes without caveats. Alexis repeatedly told Mitch what she thought, including her "yikes" at Kevin's analysis. At one point, there was major hope for Krysten and Mitch. Krysten's beloved dog Luna was surfing with Mitch and even made it into their shared bed to snore up a storm. Mitch admitted he was afraid to lose Krysten. Then Krysten, for her part, was always willing to put in the work if Mitch was. Mitch almost saw a happy ending. However, at the end of the day, Mitch walked away because he knew he wasn't as all-in as Krysten deserved. Whether he gave up on growing or did what was best is up to the MAFS gods.